Day-to-day policing is increasingly about the protection of those most at risk from criminal exploitation. And even when the streets seem deserted, the traffic cops have to be on alert.
6, what have you got a postcode for that?
It's 3 o'clock in the morning in Leeds, and traffic cop Dale Brown has been on shift for 5 hours.
This is a time when we start being proactive and trying to get people off the streets that shouldn't be on the streets, up to no good. I think tonight might be one of them nights where there's not a great deal moving, or we're just in the wrong place.
He's about to take a break when he spots someone walking on the hard shoulder of the M606.
I think I was actually going back for my dinner when I sort of stumbled on her. Hello! Stop there, stop! I could tell straight away how vulnerable she was. Once I stop and speak to her, I've got a duty of care for this young lady. Stay there! Hello! Stay there, stay there. Hello! Just come here. Come here. Do you speak English? You speak English? Pardon? Why are you walking here? Come and take a seat. You can't walk on here. Have you got any identification on you? There's nobody there. Have you got any ID on you? Initial thoughts is, does she not speak English, or is she suffering from some sort of mental health issue and doesn't want to speak to me? Where are you from?
Eritrea.
From where?
Eritrea.
Eritrea. How long you been in England? Finding a young lady on the motorway.
How long?
I can't leave her there. My immediate thought was to get in the back of the car. There's nobody here. You sit there. And we actually went off the motorway where we could park up on a side street and talk better and safer away from sort of carriageway. Right. No need to be scared. I'm here to try and help you. Okay? I'm the police. I could see how scared and frightened she was. But again, you're trying to reassure her in English. It's like her talking to me. I didn't have a clue what she was talking about. I'm going to try and get an interpreter. But that's where language line comes in.
The Language Line is a translation service used by every police force in the UK.
Good morning. It's PC Brown calling from West Yorkshire Police Road Traffic Department. I've got a young lady with me from Eritrea that I've just picked up on the motorway. She's very scared, and I'm not 100% if I've actually got the right language. Could you just have a word with her and see if I've got the right language for a kick-off, if you can make communication with it, and then we can go from there. You speak?
Hello? Hello? ማነሽ አንቺ?
እኔ ተርጓሚ ነኝ። ትግርኛ ነው የምትናገሪው ወይስ አማርኛ?
አማርኛ።
እሺ እረዳሻለሁ፣ እተርጉምልሻለሁ።
በእናትሽ ምንድን ነው?
እንግሊዝ ሀገር ነው ያለሽው?
እኔ ምን አውቃለሁ የት እንዳለሁኝ? ሊያስሩኝ ነው መሰለኝ።
ይረዱሻል።
ምንድን ነው የሚረዱኝ? ሊያስሩኝ ነው መሰለኝ። ፖሊሶች ናቸው።
እስቲ ቆይ ልስማቸውና።
እኔ መታሰር አልፈልግም። የት ነኝ ያለሁት? የት ነው ይሄ? ደግሞ ከኔ ጋር ልጆች ነበሩ።
አቤት?
ከኔ ጋር የሆኑ ልጆች ነበሩ። ወዴት እንደሄዱ ጠፉብኝ እነሱ ራሳቸው።
እስቲ ጠይቃቸዋለሁ። አላወኩም።
በእናትሽ እንዳያስሩኝ።
አይዞሽ። እስኪ እንግዲህ እንጠይቃለን ምን እንደሆነ ነገሩ።
Just ask her how she's got here, whether it's on a HGV truck or what, and then just reassure her, I am here to help her, but what she needs to do is be able to speak to you, and I need to know how she's got here, and then I can help her from this moment on. Okay?
Okay.
እናት
አይዞሽ ይልሻል፣ እረዳሻለሁ። ግን እንግሊዝ ሀገር ነው ወደ እንግሊዝ ሀገር እየሄድሽ ነው ወይ? እንግሊዝ ሀገር ልትገቢ ነው መደብሽ?
አይደለም ወደ ካናዳ ነው የሚሄደው። እኔ የሆነ መኪና እኔ ምን አውቃለሁ የሆነ መኪና ውስጥ ነው የጫነን ሰውየው ማለት ነው። እዚህ ደላላ ያስገባን ሰውዬ። ከኔ ሌላ ደግሞ 2 ልጆች ነበሩ። አሁን የት ነኝ ያለሁት እኔ?
አቤት
የት ነኝ ያለሁት?
እኔ ምን አውቃለሁ እዛ ቦርደር እንትን ይሆናል ወደ እንግሊዝ ሀገር ነው ያለሽው።
እሺ በእናትሽ ወይኔ ጉዴ ምን ይሻለኛል?
እዛ ግን መግባት አትፈልጊም አይደለም? ወደ እንግሊዝ ሀገር
ምን አውቃለሁኝ እኔ በእናትሽ። አሁን እኔ ከማን ጋር ምንም አይነት ግንኙነት የለኝም። ምን እንደማደርግ አላውቅም። ምን ያደርጉኛል እነሱ?
ምንም አያደርጉሽም። ምክንያቱም በህግ አልገባሽም እዚህ ሀገር ይልሻል። እዛ ገብተሻል ማለት ነው። የኢሚግሬሽን ነገር
She's obviously spoke to some smugglers somewhere in the world. They said, "Yep, we'll get you to Canada, no doubt." They don't care. They don't care where she ends up. They don't care if she makes it alive or not. They've got her money. They'll chuck in a container or whatever form of sort of transport they use. And then she's not their problem anymore. They move on to the next poor souls. I'll pay them a load of money. Right, so just let this young lady know I need to take her to a police station, but she's nothing to worry about. She's not going to get hurt. It's what we need to do when she comes into the country illegally, so we can sort of know she's here and we can get her the help that she needs.
Back in Leeds, at the police station, Dale Brown is booking in the Eritrean woman he found lost on the hard shoulder.
How are we doing?
Suspecting she is here illegally, he has brought her to be passed through into the immigration system.
Sit down. I could tell straight away how vulnerable she was. She did look like a frightened rabbit. You want a drink? Right there. She might have not had water for weeks. A lot of these smugglers don't care. As soon as they get the money, they've done. They're not bothered. Judging by the amount of water she had, I think she had a bit of a thirst. And they got sort of several glasses of water, so it just broke down them barriers, albeit couldn't understand each other.
Too bad, thank you.
I've tried to get as much details as I could, but failed miserably. Basically, she's been smuggled into the country with 2 other people. We don't know where they are.
She doesn't speak English, so the language line is used again to help process her through custody.
She wants to know where she is now, right now.
She's in West Yorkshire at the moment.
West Yorkshire የሚባል ቦታ ነው ያለሽው?
ሀገሩ ይሄ ነው?
ዌስት ኦክሼር ይባላል ቦታውና እዛ ነው ያለሽው ይልሻል።
እኔ እኮ ካናዳ መሄድ ነው የምፈልገው።
Now she is safely in custody, she will have to wait for immigration to come and deal with her.
You've got to feel sorry for him, because the life she must have had is absolutely, probably desperate, to the extent where she's sort of paid, or her family's paid, to try and make her have a better life.
Policing Yorkshire's roads is not just about catching criminals. With social services increasingly stretched, the cops are having to deal with more and more people struggling with mental illness.
Romeo 102.
PC Martin Willis often has to use his 15 years' experience as a cop to deal with what are sometimes life and death situations.
We can have all these computers and all this fancy gadgets we've got on the NPR and all that sort of thing, but a lot of policing comes down to using that and can be able to communicate with people, and you know that's your best tool you've got in your toolkit.
It's 9 p.m. in the control room at Bradford.
Police emergency.
A member of the public has spotted someone walking on the hard shoulder of the M606.
302, we've just got a report of a pedestrian and she's climbed over the barrier onto the hard shoulder.
Martin Willis is the nearest cop to the sighting.
Junction 25 westbound, just prior to Hartford.
Yeah, this isn't good. This sounds like somebody potentially want to take their own life.
Yeah, show us code 5 to that.
Thank you.
Minutes and seconds count on this one. You've got to get there quickly. Get there and do what you can for this person.
Oh. Someone there, someone there. Guys, grab her, grab her. Okay. It's okay. Come with me. Come on. Stand up. Come on, it's okay. Stand up, please. Stand up. Come on. It's all right. It's okay. Come on, get in the car, fella. Come on, get in the car. Come on, it's all right. Come on. It's okay. Come on, you're okay, yeah? Come on, sit in the car, fella. What's up? Let's get you in the car. Come on. Just have a seat in there. Go on. Come on, sit down. Sit down, mate. Sit down. You okay? No, you're right. Just sit there, mate. Just sit there. Just relax, okay? I'm going to get in the car and have a chat with you. What's happened tonight?
I don't know.
You don't know? We do have quite a bit of training in relation to dealing with people who are suffering from mental illness, and that does help a lot. But I guess also as well from your own experiences in life as well, when things aren't gone well for you, and you know things have been stressful times in everybody's life. From me, my point of view, when I look at dealing with people who are in bad times, I think to myself, well, you know, how would I like to be dealt with by somebody? Our concern at the moment is your safety and your welfare, okay? And that's why I'm here to look after you, okay? Don't stress about anything, yeah? Just try and take some deep breaths and just relax, all right? Okay? You could obviously really distressed, John, I can tell that, yeah? Okay. What were your intentions? What were you thinking of doing?
I was going to back into traffic.
Right, okay.
I don't know what drove me to it, but
Right.
I knew it was going to come at some point.
Right, okay, right.
What's it jumping out for?
I need help.
Right. The main thing is that what you said to me is a massive thing, yeah, and it's a really, really good thing that you need help, yeah, because
I do.
Yeah, well that's really good, and that's a massive step forward, is recognising that, yeah, and seeing that, and that's what we're here to do, and that's what we're here to help you with, okay. And that's what we're going to do. Okay, so what we're going to do is in a minute when we find out is I'm going to take you somewhere. Not a police station. No, it's not. I'm not taking you to a police station. I'm going to take you somewhere where someone can see you and speak to you and help you. Okay, yeah. Years ago, we would arrest somebody for under 136 the Mental Health Act. We'd put them in a cell, and then they'd be left in that cell until such time as a doctor came and assessed them. And then the doctor would then maybe call out, a psychologist, and then they may be taken off to a hospital then. I'm just going to drive up to the services to find out where we're going to take you.
I knew this day would come.
Right, well, you're obviously in a bad place at the moment. Clearly, a very bad place because now there's an understanding where they don't have to go through the custody system. We can take them straight to a part of a hospital that deals specifically with mental health, that has the experts to deal with it and the doctors to deal with it. Have you ever done anything like this before?
No.
The biggest problem is that often you can have a lot of things going on in your life and in your head and all the rest of it.
In my head, yeah.
And then all you need is just that one tiny thing or that one tiny person to push that one tiny button and that little bit more.
And that's it.
We're not doctors, we're not psychiatrists. Sometimes very difficult to tell how serious they are about it, what sort of mental illness they've got, you know. So really, if you're in any doubt, you go down the line of, well, we're going to get you the help, get you to a place of safety, so you're not putting them in that situation where if they think, well, you know, this cry for help's not being answered here. Well, I want to take you somewhere where we can get you some help and someone can speak to you and can, you know, just to sort of assess you and make sure that we're going to get some help for you and we're going to get you sorted out, and that's the important thing.
Martin takes the young man to a specialist unit at a hospital nearby.
Oh, come on, isn't it? Okay.
No, I've never been to this.
Maybe not. As part of the he himself actually admitted he needed help, and he needed to be able to speak to somebody. And I think he actually made that first step, and I think that's a very brave thing of him to do.
It's the end of a long shift for PC Dale Brown. But even when it is quiet on the motorways, the traffic cops have to be alert to the dangers for vulnerable road users.
The pedestrian on the motorway or at the side of the motorway.
He is searching for a woman who's reported to be walking along the M621 just south of Leeds.
Somewhere around here.
Time is of the essence. Every year, 800 people are killed or seriously injured on the hard shoulder. He needs to stop her and find out why she is taking such a risk.
Why are you putting your life at risk walking on the motorway?
I'm on my way home. Just had an argument. Well, I haven't had an argument with my boyfriend. He don't know I know.
Good answer.
He's been up to. So I'm heading from Leeds back to Bradford.
You can't walk on the motorway, I'm afraid.
It's the only way I know.
Have you got any money for a taxi?
Don't be daft.
I know.
It's Bradford. I'm from Bradford. Come on. Who in Bradford has money?
Everybody in Bradford's got money. People in Bradford got more money than I do.
I wish.
I can't take you all the way home.
Can't take me on my all.
Well, I can't leave you on the motorway either. Because if you get... If you listen, let me finish. If I take you to the petrol station at the end of Tongue Street, at the end of the A650, is that good enough for you?
That's fine, but
No,
I'm quite happy to walk.
Not the motorway, no. I can't allow you to walk on the motorway. And I really don't want to give you a ticket for walking on the motorway either, because you'll be so nice about it. So if I give you a lift to the Shell garage, are you able to walk home? Are you all right?
No, nothing all right.
You're not going to do Oak Silly, are you?
No.
You're not going to do Oak Silly to your chap that's done something that you know that he's done?
I told you what I'm going to do to him. I swear on my life and my son's life. His stuff's getting packed, and the minute he walks through the door, it's bye-bye.
So there's no violence involved?
No.
Dale needs to get her to safety as soon as possible.
Now, you look after yourself. You're number one, and this is quite a fast, horrible road. There's no pavements, is there? So it's too long. Be full of dog poops. Get one. Poo shoes, dear.
Who cares? It'll wipe off.
Yeah, I'm very laid back. I'll give you that much. It were no great shakes. Took me 3 or 4 minutes. Well, you take care of yourself, Victoria. Had she been really vulnerable, then I took her to her door. But just speaking to her, my first impression was that I could look after herself, so I was happy to drop her where I did, which literally stones throw away from home anyway, but far enough away from the motorway where I was happy she wouldn't go back home. You look after yourself, Vicky. Don't do anything silly, and let's not be coming to your house later on, eh?
Me, silly. Don't be daft.
You look after yourself.
I will do, thank you, boys.
Driving and alcohol are a toxic mix. Drink drivers cause misery and huge costs for the rest of us.
X-ray Romeo 102.
Go ahead. Bradford, 3 a.m.
Yeah, I think I might have you just going up Manchester Road. Just got a vehicle on its roof, blocking the road. I think you may be coming across it very shortly.
Working the night shift, traffic cop Nick Priestley is called to a major crash.
It was just chaos across all 3 lanes. Straight away, you're sort of fearing the worst. Somebody being seriously hurt. Is anybody dead? You're walking up to that Golf thinking, what am I going to find? I can see that it's on its roof. I know this isn't a tuppenny halfpenny bump. I know this is serious. Who's in this car? Just you two? Yeah. Are you all right?
Yeah,
Golfs. big solid cars. How the engines come out, God only knows. There's huge forces involved.
Amazingly, the occupants of the car are uninjured.
You look at me alive, mate. Will you step off at the road first, please? Somebody's going to get knocked down here.
A witness has seen the crash close up.
Just heard a bang, and I just seen it going to that post there, roll over, and fire come out. As soon as I seen fire, I just jumped straight out.
Sure.
The Golf has hit a minicab driver coming out of a side street.
He was down there in third line, and he wanted to go in this line, and I thought, I'm gone now.
Yeah. There's two cars involved. The Golf's coming up Manchester Road at some speed. When it's had the collision with the taxi, it's lost its steering and it's brought it off the carriageway. It's ridden up the lamppost, and that's what's caused it to turn.
You do know it's a 30 mile an hour up here, don't you? Yeah, I know. And you're doing 30 mile an hour up here? Yeah.
Now Nick needs to find out why the crash happened.
We identified the driver from the Golf, so we get him in our car.
Right, have you had any alcohol tonight?
50, Lima Sierra.
Okay, I'll see you again. Have you had any alcohol tonight?
No.
Okay, it's a simple question. These aren't difficult questions. Have you had any alcohol tonight?
Not a lot, no.
Is that no or yes?
No, I've had a little bit, not a lot.
That's a yes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you had any alcohol tonight?
Yes, I've had.
Thank you. Thank you. Have you had any alcohol in the last 20 minutes? No. I'm really happy that obviously there's nobody hurt here, but I think their attitude stinks. You know, they've ripped the front end of the car off. It's on its roof. I need to just compose myself a little bit. Might end up saying that I shouldn't do.
I was livid. How fast is he going? We don't know. But because he's got alcohol in him, his reactions are slower, everything's slower, all his systems are clouded, and he just can't react.
Okay, just give me a breath sample, please. I need to see the screen, so you have to lean forward. Okay, it's like you're blowing up a balloon or blowing a whistle. Right, okay. You've not blown there. Okay, what that is there... no, it's not hard enough. What that is, let's say, it's like you're blowing up a balloon, okay, or blowing a whistle. Okay, it's not difficult, okay? Lovely. Take your off from me, please.
The driver blows more than twice the drink drive limit.
It came back quite a high reading. I was surprised because he was quite calm and blasé.
Right, just put your hands off me, please. Just put your hands off me, please. Right, as at the moment, you're under arrest. Okay, especially driving whilst others. Don't move. Well, just stop. Just put your handcuffs on. Okay, no, you're not going anywhere. Don't worry. Okay. Right, you are under arrest, suspicion of driving whilst over the prescribed limit.
He may have escaped with his life, but he won't escape the law.
It blows your mind sometimes. You're dealing with these people that you should be dead, but yet you don't care. And it's strange, really strange.
30 miles northeast, at North Yorkshire Police Force Control, reports of a serious incident in York City Centre are being dispatched by controllers.
It was a witness who has then followed the vehicle trying to flash it to stop, but the vehicle just don't want it.
With a unit already at the scene,
Cleared all the traffic.
North Yorkshire Traffic Sergeant Julian Pearson wants to ensure there's lockdown to preserve any vital evidence.
557, can we make sure we've got a closure on Nunnery Lane, please?
Yes, it is at the Prices Lane and one closing at Blossom Street Junction as well.
Thank you. Can we make sure nobody leaves the scene until we arrive?
Witnesses have told the police that the car involved in the crash, a Nissan Qashqai, has driven off.
We've had a hit-and-run pedestrian knockdown on one of the main roads in York.
When you've got a hit and run, you've got a very, very short window of opportunity to try and trace the vehicle.
Yeah, received. How will be done?
You're relying on cameras, CCTV, good witnesses, members of the public.
Right, mate, you're all right.
1823, if you've got that would be fantastic, thank you. 1823, there's no marks on the address.
So we've got a number of pedestrians that have been run over. One's got a significant head injury.
A man in his 60s injured in the crash is getting emergency treatment.
We're going to send somebody with the ambulance.
He's quite lucid now, but, you know, the nature of head injuries is in a
557 right.
So it came round this corner really fast and it was coming up the curb and I was screaming at the guy to grab him, but it looked like the car was coming to me, but it got him. He went over, he smashed his head on the windshield and flipped back over to here. And then the car straightened up and was spinning off all the way down that street really fast.
This person's literally hit 4 people all at once and just sped off.
Have you got a load of people out looking for the Nissan, have you then? If it gets located, it needs leaving where it is.
30 minutes after the collision, the crime scene investigation unit arrives and Julian updates them.
What it's looking like is lost control of the car, mounted the footpath into a group of people, thrown a bloke onto the carriageway who's got a hole in the front of his head. They're treating it as a possible fatality.
The cops urgently need to trace the driver of the Nissan who's made off.
Finding the car's a priority now, because depending on the circumstances, it could be old age, it could be impairment of driving, it could be drug driving, it could be drink driving, it could be stolen. So there's a reason, so we need to locate it as soon as we can. But we'll recover the evidence from the road. We're looking at all the CCTV inquiries on buildings and the council CCTV. CCTV is absolutely vital because a picture paints 1,000 words, doesn't it? You know, you can have the best statement in the world off a witness, but if you've got 30 seconds of footage, it gives you the evidence and it gives you the vehicle, it gives you the information that you want.
One of Julian's colleagues is studying the council's CCTV of the incident to work out where the Qashqai could have gone.
She has turned right at St George's car parking, but that camera is now turned round. So there's no further footage of her around that area.
Is she heading out towards the Barbican then, or has she turned left past Wetherspoons?
You can't see what lane she's getting into. It looks like she is going towards the left-hand lane.
It's extremely important to find the driver of the Nissan. There's no point in mopping up at the scene and then letting the person that's caused the chaos get away.
Back in York, Julian Pearson is leading an investigation into an alleged hit-and-run accident in the city centre, where a pedestrian was badly injured. Now the cops have a sighting of the black Nissan.
CCTV had seen the black Nissan coming back into town. The vehicle then came to the road closure on Nunnery Lane. A PCSO stood out to stop it. The vehicle then reversed away into the front of the police van that was behind.
Julian's colleague Mark Patterson races to the scene. Most hit-and-run drivers are young males, but not this one. The cops have the female hit-and-run driver detained, and they suspect she may have been drinking. While his colleague carries out a breath test, Mark inspects the damage to her car.
It's obviously had quite a heavy impact with the pedestrian who's got some potentially quite serious injuries. So we get a CSI member of staff to come and examine the vehicle now.
Half a mile away, crash investigators Steve Kirkbright and Kiwi Gardner are examining the scene.
How many victims are bleeding?
We've only got the one.
That's
but
actually bloody.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yes.
There's blood on the wall here. 1, 2, there, 3, but they're splat that way,
and
aren't
there,
they?
and you've got some more up here, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's
back further back here.
Yeah.
And the blood's gone straight out the wall before he's hit the deck.
Right.
As Steve and Kiwi continue to investigate how the accident occurred, Julian receives some news.
She's been arrested. She's burned 117 at the roadside, which is 3 times the drink drive limit. Clearly somebody that should not be on the road, you know, and the fact is she's ruined somebody's life so far, who hopefully is going to make a recovery. There's no winners really, is there? But the best that we can do is make sure that she's dealt with robustly in the courts for what she's done. You don't think about it in a joyous way that you've caught her. You've got to think about, I've done my bit. I've detected it, I've caught her,
I'm doing everything I possibly can within the powers that I've got to ensure that she does not get behind the wheel of a car again, which makes the road safer. And that is ultimately what it's about.
Back near Spaghetti Junction, PC's Andy Collins and Daljit Singh Nijjar are on patrol. PC Singh Nijjar has been a police officer for 6 years, but a motorway cop for just a few months.
There is a standing joke when you tell people in your force that you're going to the motorway and you're just going to catch speeders, but it's so different. You've got to be there to believe it. We are quite intelligence-led. Once they're on the motorway, they're ours then.
Got a silver transit just gone through junction 6 in lane 3.
They're receiving intelligence that a van known to be used by a wanted man is heading towards them at Spaghetti Junction.
This vehicle had a report on it that the driver, a male, was possibly wanted in connection to a criminal offence. So myself and Andy was waiting up for the vehicle, and lo and behold, it came past us.
PC's Collins and Singh Nijjar are making their way to intercept it.
We're just joining alongside it. Yeah, couldn't have been better time.
Because they believe a wanted man is behind the wheel, they're going to stop it quickly before it can head off the motorway. The last thing they want is another dangerous pursuit through the city centre.
We'll go for a stop as soon as possible. It is indicating lane 1 now.
Fortunately, the van is pulling over. It's not the usual behaviour of a man on the run. But the reason why it's stopping soon becomes clear. The driver is a woman. But PC Singh Nijjar has spotted another problem.
As soon as I went to speak to the driver, I could see that a small child was unstrapped in the passenger side. One of the things that was going through my mind is this child in a minute is going to open this driver's side door and run into the live lane. So I wasn't happy.
Where are your kids? Are they all sat in the front, are they? All...
No, there's one kid in the front and there's 2 in the back.
Right, is there seats in the back or not?
Yes, there is.
Oh, is it one of those with special seats?
Yes.
OK. I was just saying, I hope they're not rattling around in the back. As soon as I mentioned the children, her face dropped, and I realised that we were going to discover something, perhaps when we opened the back of the van up.
At the front of the van, PC Singh Nijjar has discovered something very disturbing.
Basically, there's a little baby in the back of there. She's obviously running around as well, and I don't want her to open the door and go into the live carriageway.
More than 250 people are killed on the hard shoulder each year. Even though the children in the van are unsecured, the cops know the best course of action is to move them off the motorway as safely as possible.
We were very close to our own operating centre, so it was easier for us to travel down the hard shoulder, us travelling behind the van with our lights on to alert members of the public.
Once off the motorway, a thorough inspection of the van reveals just how dangerous a situation the mother has put her children in.
At that point, I looked back at Andy and asked him to join me, because personally I've never seen nothing like that before in my police career.
There's nothing securing that baby. If God forbid there was an accident, there's children running around. I mean, there's a pushchair there as well. It's not even like fastened in properly.
Even veteran cop PC Collins has not witnessed a scene like this before.
I think the lady driver thought baby was safe because he was stuffed in amongst a load of bin bags.
But Mum has her excuses ready.
Should you take the straps off, Melly May? Wait, should you take the straps off?
The mother claimed that it was a child's fault. I don't personally believe there was any truth in that.
Yeah, but, OK, you're going to strap him in there, but then what's going to hold that?
The car seat. There's a safety belt.
Sorry?
Safety belt.
Which safety belt?
There's a safety belt on these and there's a safety belt in the front as well.
Yeah, but he's not in the front.
I know that because this little one is hyperactive and she kept screaming and crying to get in the front. And this baby was in the back and she was strapped in. This is why this one was in the back to look after her.
God forbid you had an accident, yeah?
I understand, but I thought, you know...
The reason why they have to be tied into somewhere else on the car is if the worst happened and the vehicle overturned or something, if they're strapped in, they're going to stay in one place. If they're not strapped in, they're going to be like the inside of a washing machine. She's going to tumble round and round and round bouncing off of everything, aren't they? And all this stuff is also insecure, which is going to fall onto baby.
Am I going to get in trouble because of it?
Well, it's something we've got to speak to you about, but you're not in the worst trouble in the world, but what we're more concerned about is the safety of your little one.
PC Singh Najjar is still angry.
I mean, that's just an accident waiting to happen. And as I said, God forbid anything did happen. What's the survival rate those kids are going to have? It's going to be nothing. It's really annoying, that is.
And veteran cop PC Collins thinks this isn't the first time she's driven like this.
There's no doubt this has happened in the past. I imagine that's her normal method of carrying the child in the car.
And to encourage her to strap them in safely, she'll be given a ticket.
You will be receiving a fixed penalty, which does entail a £60 fine and 3 points in your driving licence.
The woman who failed to secure her baby in the back of her van paid her fine but was sent to prison for 2 months for driving whilst disqualified. Most drivers stick to the rules, but there are others who chance their arm, committing offences and hoping they'll never get caught. It's up to the motorway cops to be on the lookout for those who take dangerous risks.
When you're on patrol, as far as officers and CMPG are concerned, you're always looking for things, you're always actively looking to generate your own workload, and that's how we operate. And we'll always go for whatever we think is going to get us the best result, and whatever's going to, let's say, take a dangerous driver off the road or a dangerous vehicle.
Motorway cops PC's Richard Wall and Angus Nairn are following a most peculiar vehicle.
I couldn't believe my eyes when it went past. If we hadn't seen it, we wouldn't have believed it. So, the chase was on to catch up with him, which wasn't really difficult.
They've seen some ropey means of transport in their time, but this one takes the biscuit.
It is a barrel, isn't it, that it's got the side...
It's a 45-gallon drum, yeah.
But what's more astonishing is what's inside it. The makeshift trailer is actually a mobile kennel, complete with a passenger.
So we thought straight away, this guy's having a laugh.
But PC Nairn's concerned that this comedy contraption could be a death trap.
There's no mud guards, and I don't know if there's any indicators. We shall find out. See if he has any brake lights. No brake lights.
Hasn't got much of anything.
No indicators.
Now it's been stopped, the cops have another concern.
Let's hope the dog's stay. Oh, it's a bloody Rottweiler.
Oh, it's a big dog.
Over to you.
When it comes to inspecting unroadworthy vehicles, PC Nairn's a bit of a Rottweiler himself, so the bike and the trailer will be getting more than a cursory once over.
Hello. We don't know whether it's amusing or seriously dangerous.
Right.
Did you make that yourself?
Yeah.
Where's the brake light?
It wasn't working too well, so it's not there.
Where's the indicators?
Well, you can see the ones.
Yeah, I can see them.
Yeah.
But they're not flashing.
Well, the flashy thing has stopped working. Just
the flashy thing?
Yeah.
We don't have any red reflective material in the back either?
Don't have any.
Where's the mud guards for the trailer?
We didn't have any.
Well, it's got to have mud guards on it.
Right.
You can't just have the wheels exposed the way they are.
Okay.
So we don't have anything in the way of electrics other than that wee battery-powered torch?
I usually have, but not today, unfortunately.
Right. Yeah, any of these indicators what?
Yeah, this broke just the other day.
Everything just seemed to be happening today, and he was going to get them fixed, or it had just broken and he wasn't aware. Does that one work?
No, I think he shorted out when it stopped.
Is he crazy? To go on to the motorway with a thing like that, which, to anybody wouldn't seem safe to ride, in a plain field, let alone on the public highway.
But some of the accessories are in order.
What is the cigarette lighter I would go to? State-of-the-art GPS and this. It was the only thing that you could say was modern about the bike and working properly. Come and give me a seat in the car now. What does the dog have as far as comfort's concerned if the dog wants to lie down?
Well, there's plenty of room in there.
He's not wearing a crash helmet.
Can't get anything to fit.
There was no protection around that hole for the dog in case it, fell against it or whatever else. And if the barrel was to overturn because there was no suspension on it, and if he was to avoid some traffic, whatever reason, the dog could have been seriously injured. And it's not the dog's fault because he didn't ask to be there. Just felt sorry for him being stuck in a oil drum on the way up the motorway.
Is he friendly?
Yeah, oh, very, yeah.
You should have a set of goggles for him.
I keep trying to find something, but apart from sending off to America for something, there's nothing available.
PC Nairn decides to escort the biker and his dog to the safety of the nearest services. But it's about to become clear just how vulnerable they are.
As soon as he started to move off, because of the fact, he had no mirrors or indicators and stuff, he was literally pulling onto the inside lane. And at that point, a truck came by, an Arctic came by, and we just looked at him and thought, there's going to be something happening here. This guy is going to get wiped out right in front of us.
There's no way we can turn a blind eye to this. So he's taking too many chances, and it'd be wrong for us to let him continue any further, both for his safety as well as the dog's. The dog's more than anything else.
It's at the services that the biker will discover what punishment PC Nairn will be dishing out.
It looks like Wallace and Gromit. But the cartoon, you could literally put that in a cartoon, even the noise of the bite.
While the drink driver is taken to the nearest police station, 15 miles south at Frankley Services on the M5, the biker who risked life and limb by taking his makeshift bike and mobile kennel onto the motorway is being dealt with by PC Nairn.
Right, I need to give you a ticket for this.
Okay.
And that way I've done my bit.
Fair enough.
Do you want to get on the phone just now and start jacking up recovery for you?
I prefer to do it inside.
Yeah, that's fine.
And yet another defect has been discovered. An oil leak, together with the rider's spur-of-the-moment repair.
I sprung up just shortly before you stopped me. So
what's that doing? Stopping it spurting on your leg, is it?
On my leg, yeah, just to keep the oil off my skin, because I've heard it's not too good.
Oh,
so,
right.
That's something else that needs attention.
He's trying to protect his leg from getting burnt, so he wraps a towel around the cylinder head. When you think you're riding a thing like that, you should just say, hey, it's not worth taking it on the road.
Despite his earlier telling off, the dangerous state of his bike and trailer hasn't hit home yet.
And it's just a few teething problems having the engine
and the lights.
Well, the lights, yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
And the oil leak and stuff. Well, braver man than me.
But this night of the road is going no further. PC Nairn's making sure of that.
Basically what's happening is if you hand your licence in, send the payment away, you'll get it endorsed with 3 penalty points with a £60 fine for the dangerous condition of the vehicle. Not got a great deal going for it. It's like that old saying, you're caught over a barrel. Please don't be thinking about going back out onto the motorway. We have cameras everywhere. So it makes our job easier, but also busier at the same time.
PC Nairn isn't known for his leniency, but tonight he's in a generous mood.
You could have thrown the book at him. He could have gone to the court and he could have been, given loads of points, huge fines, the whole lot. But, you've got to cut him a bit of slack at the end of the day, and we do have discretion. His penalty points and his fine were going to be a big enough penalty.
How old's she?
Coming on for 2.
Very nice.
2 and a bit.
She's a lovely dog. How often has she travelled in it?
Fairly frequently, once or twice a week.
Down in Wales?
Yeah.
Where they don't see you? But you've come up the motorway the night and I say somebody's phoned it in and we can't be seen to turn a blind eye, even although it's quite cute. Yeah. It is still an offence. All right.
Okay, then.
No problem. Take care.
Okay,
Hope you get up there.
The biker knows PC Nairn has given him a break.
So at the end of the day, that's getting off pretty good. I wasn't really aware it was dangerous. I knew that the lights could have been better rather than actually dangerous.
There are people on the motorway who take chances. They take chances with the dangerous condition of the vehicle, or the dangerous driving, or their no insurance, or their bald tyres. And they always think they've got away with it today, so they'll get away with it tomorrow. But they've got to remember, we're always out there looking for them.
As one man and his dog park up at the services to wait for the recovery truck. And the biker, towing his homemade kennel, complete with dog, received a £60 fine and 3 points on his licence. Both he and his dog made it back home to Wales on a recovery truck. Another serious incident has been reported to the north of the county. It's on the A23 at Hancross Hill. a notorious spot where 10 people died in Sussex's worst ever road accident in 1906.
There's 2 vehicle RTC, one of the cars is on fire.
All that's known is that a vehicle is ablaze and the dual carriageway is blocked. The fire brigade will definitely be needed this time. PC Boterville and PC Hallett are urgently needed too.
The biggest concern is people being trapped. I've known of car fires and vehicle fires where people have been trapped, and the sound of it and the smell of it is horrendous.
Hotel Tango 407. Go on, mate, floor it. 407? Yeah, we've got to go all the way around. 407, for information, RTC is south of Handcross, south of the Slugham. There is a paramedic unit on scene. The vehicle is well alight so far. We'll be on scene shortly. Queuing traffic has not made it back to Slugham turn off yet, but just for any other unit attending, especially fire brigade, just to proceed with caution.
It was a new experience for me to see something like that when we turned up. The initial reaction was just sort of, it was horrific really.
Holy schmoly, look at that. How often do you see that? Not very often, certainly on this road.
The fire was so large and so spectacular, almost took your breath away really.
Straight across the road, mate, but leave enough room for the fire brigade to get through. Yeah, it's southbound, opposite the forefront car sales, the old little shed.
We were both a bit shocked at how severe the flames were. The old adrenaline does pump, there's certainly no question about that.
I'll just find out if everyone's out first, mate.
You just click into that mode of doing what you've been trained to do. I don't know why, but I picked up the fire extinguisher out the back of the car, and that would probably put out a small little bonfire that's about a foot high. But you never know, it might do something. I remember leaving it on the central reservation.
It's quickly apparent nobody is trapped in the burning car.
Hello, is everyone out?
Everyone's out now, yeah. I'm the driver of the one at the back.
Okay. Who have we got at the other side?
There's some people in this car, we dragged them out.
Okay.
She's breathing and everything.
Where is she?
She's on the floor with a paramedic.
Okay. Mark, if you keep... everyone's out. Keep all of this lot down by the van, just in case anything goes up. Yeah. Can you go with my colleague over there? All right. Hello, sir.
Please.
Yes?
Oh, yeah. My sister got hurt.
Okay, who are you? What car were you in? That one there?
That's my car. I was parked up helping my cousin.
That's all right.
And my sister was in the other car.
Okay, can I ask you to go and stand down there, and I'll come to you in a moment.
Okay.
All right?
My sister's up there.
That's right, I'm going to go up and see her now. I understand she's with the paramedic.
Thank you.
Yeah?
The man's sister was in the car when it was struck from behind. Amazingly, she's been pulled from the wreckage and is still alive.
She was the only person, thankfully, who was injured. It's a big relief having a paramedic there. I was expecting her to have some burns, and I was so glad that she didn't.
Just the head, you can see swollen on her mouth and the whole.
Were you with her all the time?
No, we were just behind.
We knew she'd been knocked unconscious, and they dragged her out the car.
Okay, brilliant, thank you. Everyone's out the car,
okay,
so it's just that we need to make safe to get the paramedic through, because this is the only injured party.
Right, yeah, well...
407, at the moment we only have one injured party, which is possibly serious but not life-threatening at this time.
Excuse me, mate.
I was trying to stop people going forward to have a look, just for safety reasons, and try and also corral some witnesses together so we didn't lose any evidence.
The driver of the burning car had broken down at a point where again there was no hard shoulder on the dual carriageway. He'd got his wife and baby out and into his cousin's car before his vehicle was struck from behind by a large 4x4, with his cousin's sister still inside.
I just saw him coming.
Who?
The truck. The
4x4, yeah?
4x4. We just see him coming. Me and my cousin, we just have a time to move.
Okay.
And my cousin short,
Yeah.
was still on the passenger side.
Right.
So it just knocked out, and they hit my car and the dad's car.
Okay.
Is
So-
everybody accounted for?
Yeah, but we need to find the driver of the Jeep.
Right, that's not a problem.
Okay, so if you do that, I've got the others here. You've got 2 vehicles on the side of the road, one of them broken down, the other one trying to help.
Yeah.
And the Jeep driver's come up the hill and shoved them up the rear.
The driver of the Jeep has had a remarkable escape. It's a 70-mile-an-hour stretch of dual carriageway, and it's unlit.
That's the first major accident I've ever had.
Yeah, you got a bit of a cut in your head?
Yeah, I went forward and the screen came in. I was doing about 65, 70 mile an hour, because obviously you didn't see it. You see the stuff on the road all the time, and then when you're involved in one, you don't realise how bad it is, do you?
Tango 47. Tango 47.
Well, I go up and down the motorway all the time and see stuff like this, and you don't think it ever going to happen to you, do you?
Sorry?
You go up and down the motorway all the time and you don't think it ever going to happen to you, do you?
Absolutely. He gave me a very brief account of what happened, which obviously helps us build up a picture.
Because obviously I couldn't get near the girl, because obviously the family was upset.
Yeah,
I was on the phone to, like, you guys.
Yeah.
And they wanted me to, like, make sure she was all right for sprinting and stuff. I said, I can't get near the girl. And the boy was coming up around. I said, look, take my phone and talk to the people on the phone and get to your sister. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought, just sort her out first.
He was in quite a talkative mood, possibly a little bit of shock.
PC Boterville's breathalyzing the man to make sure it's not alcohol as well that's making him chatty.
Deep breath. Shoot mouth around there and keep going till I tell you to stop. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, stop.
Fair bad, because I ran out of breath then.
He hasn't been drinking.
Yep, lovely. Take the tube off the top.
No problem.
That's yours.
Souvenir?
Absolutely.
No, you know, I know you have to do this, but I've never, if I ever have a drink, I don't touch the car. It's just not worth it. You know, not only do you lose your licence, you lose your livelihood and everything.
Yeah.
The injured woman, who was in the process of taking the last few belongings out of the broken down car, incredibly has survived the 65-mile-an-hour collision and the subsequent fire, suffering only a broken jaw.
So there's just one person in it at the time of the crash, right?
2 people stood outside.
That's the person who's injured?
That's who's put slight injury.
Slight injury?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I think it's a miracle, actually. Yeah. Right, okay.
So she's ended up there. They've managed to drag her out because they couldn't open the door at first.
Okay.
Child is fine.
Yeah.
Occupants of this one are fine, just obviously completely shaken up.
How many?
There were only 2 in it at the time. The two males, 1 driver of each car, were outside.
So they left the wife in the car behind.
So it's very, very lucky, very lucky. A burning vehicle has a lot of hazards in it. A lot of things are carcinogenic, and a lot of things do explode. No serious injuries, only a slight injury, but they're just questioning an injury to the lady's face where she may have hit the steering wheel or the dashboard. Because she was in the process of getting out of the car, she wasn't seatbelted. So she's very, very lucky.
It's one of those little life's little miracles, shall we say.
It always amazes me how you can turn up at a particular crash and someone could be fatally wounded in it, yet the actual impact doesn't lend itself to you to believe that could happen. But then you could go to one where a vehicle rolls several times and then people walk out of it. And if your time is up, I think your time is up.
In the cold light of day, it was found that the driver of the Jeep was to blame for the accident, despite the car he hit being broken down on the carriageway. He was disqualified from driving and fined £565 for driving without due care and attention.
200 miles away in Wrexham, Sergeant Heidi Stokes and her team are getting reports of an assault in a nightclub.
She punched a woman inside the manageress of the club. I just got to find out if she's going to make a complaint.
The club bouncers had managed to catch the boozed-up man. With the arrival of the police, they just hand him over.
At the moment, there's a male in the back of the van who's apparently thumped a female who's one of the managers from the licensed premises. She's being spoken to at the moment to establish exactly what's happened. Once that's established, obviously the male will be conveyed back to custody. It's quite frightening, the effects that alcohol has on people and just the total lack of control that people have as a result of it.
And it's because of this man's lack of control that he finds himself at lockup. Before he gets cleaned up, they need to find out who he is.
You alright?
But because he's inebriated and has a cut nose, he's becoming increasingly upset.
We need your name. Got any ID on you?
Yeah, we're just going to check, all right?
And when he does decide to talk, it's not much help.
That's it.
That's it, what have we got, mate? What does it?
Cuffs, is it, yeah?
Cuffs?
That's it, buddy, everybody go. That's it, buddy, everybody go.
We're going to get them off for you now,
That's it,
all right?
buddy.
Just lean forward and...
Aye!
Yeah, just a little bit.
So with a drunk, teary suspect on their hands, the police could be in for a long night. No need to call for a translator just yet, as in his back pocket is a saving grace from the DVLA. Now that he's been identified, it's time for him to sober up in a cell, and it's lucky the police are on hand to escort him, albeit in a rather undignified manner. With a nice warm cell and a change of clothes, the man is left to sleep it off.